Hello, I'm Ryan Hoyt with the Hoyt Design Company. In this video, we'll explore the history, evolution, and current trends of the Scandinavian architectural style. The Scandinavian architectural style has evolved over centuries, deeply rooted in the landscapes, climates, and cultural traditions of Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, and Iceland. Known for its simplicity, functionality, and connection to nature, the style reflects a balance of aesthetics and practicality. Whether in the form of traditional log cabins, 20th century modernism, or contemporary sustainable architecture, Scandinavian design prioritizes comfort, beauty, and well-being. This video will outline the origins and history of the Scandinavian architectural style, explore its evolution over time, and examine how it has influenced modern trends in architecture worldwide. We'll look at examples of the style's enduring relevance and adaptability in both traditional and contemporary contexts. Let's look at the origins of Scandinavian architectural style. We'll start with environmental and cultural influences. The earliest forms of Scandinavian architecture reflect the need to survive in a harsh northern climate characterized by long, cold winters and short summers. Historically, architecture in Scandinavia was shaped by limited resources, with wood and stone being the primary building materials. The design principles that emerged, simplicity, durability, and functionality, remain key elements of Scandinavian architecture to this day. Vernacular architecture, the Scandinavian cabin and longhouse. Traditional Scandinavian buildings included log cabins, stave churches, and longhouses, constructed to provide warmth and shelter. Homes were designed with thick wooden walls, steep roofs to shed snow, and small windows to retain heat. The Scandinavian architectural tradition emphasized local materials and craftsmanship, with builders using pine, spruce, and birch in areas where forests were plentiful. The Viking longhouses of early Scandinavia in the 8th to 11th centuries were communal dwellings made of wood, often with turf roofs for insulation. These structures emphasized functionality while blending with the natural landscape. Norwegian stave churches, such as the Borgen stave church, are excellent examples of early wooden architecture. These churches demonstrate the craftsmanship and structural ingenuity of medieval Scandinavian builders. Next, we'll examine the rise of Scandinavian architectural identity. Firstly, the influence of neoclassicism. During the 18th and 19th centuries, Scandinavian architecture began to adopt elements of neoclassicism, reflecting the influence of European design trends. Architects across Denmark, Sweden, and Finland incorporated symmetry, columns, and classical proportions into their buildings, particularly in urban developments and government institutions. However, even during this period of European influence, Scandinavian architecture maintained a minimalist sensibility and a preference for local materials, distinguishing it from the more ornate neoclassicism seen in other parts of Europe. Next, we have the National Romanticism. In the late 19th century, the National Romantic movement emerged in response to industrialization, seeking to celebrate local traditions, nature, and craftsmanship. Architects drew inspiration from vernacular architecture and natural landscapes, designing buildings that reflected the cultural identities of their nations. This movement laid the foundation for modern Scandinavian design by emphasizing the relationship between architecture and the natural environment. Next, let's look at the emergence of modern Scandinavian architecture. We'll start with functionalism and modernism. The 20th century saw the rise of functionalism and modernism across Scandinavia, transforming the architectural landscape. Influenced by the Bauhaus movement and Le Corbusier's principles of modern architecture, Scandinavian architects embraced simplicity, function, and minimalism. However, unlike the harsh minimalism of early modernist architecture, Scandinavian modernism retained a focus on human comfort and natural materials. We'll look at the Scandinavian modernism's global influence. Scandinavian modernism gained international recognition in the mid-20th century, influencing both architecture and interior design worldwide. The focus on simplicity, craftsmanship, and natural materials resonated with post-war societies seeking affordable, functional homes. This period also saw the development of Scandinavian furniture design, with iconic pieces such as Arne Jacobsen's egg chair and Alvar Aalto's bentwood furniture. Characteristics of Scandinavian architecture. Here's what defines Scandinavian architecture. Natural light. Large windows maximize natural light, especially in winter. Connection to nature. Buildings are designed to harmonize with their surroundings, often incorporating natural materials like wood and stone. Minimalism. Scandinavian architecture favors clean lines and uncluttered spaces. Functionality. Spaces are designed to be practical and comfortable, with an emphasis on well-being. Sustainability, contemporary Scandinavian architecture prioritizes energy efficiency and eco-friendly materials. Contemporary trends in Scandinavian architecture. In the 21st century, Scandinavian architecture continues to evolve, reflecting modern concerns about sustainability, well-being, and urban living. Sustainable architecture and passive design. Sustainability has become a central focus in contemporary Scandinavian architecture. Architects use locally sourced materials, energy-efficient technologies, and passive design principles to reduce the environmental impact of buildings. Features such as solar panels, green roofs, and triple-glazed windows are common in modern Scandinavian homes. Biophilic design, integrating nature into architecture. Biophilic design, which emphasizes the connection between people and nature, is a prominent trend in Scandinavian architecture. Architects incorporate green spaces, natural materials, and large windows to foster a sense of well-being and connection to the environment. Social housing and community design. Scandinavian countries have a strong tradition of social housing and community-oriented design. Architects focus on creating affordable, high-quality homes that foster social interaction and well-being. In conclusion, the Scandinavian architectural style has evolved from humble vernacular traditions to become a global influence in modern and contemporary architecture. Whether in the form of Viking longhouses, modernist homes, or sustainable urban developments, Scandinavian design reflects a commitment to simplicity, functionality, and harmony with nature. Today, architects continue to draw inspiration from the principles of Scandinavian architecture, embracing sustainable design, biophilic elements, and community-oriented spaces. As the world faces new challenges related to climate change and urbanization, the Scandinavian focus on sustainability and well-being offers valuable insights for the future of architecture. Through its timeless aesthetic and enduring values, Scandinavian architecture will continue to shape the built environment for generations to come. I'm Ryan Hoyt with the Hoyt Design Company. We are custom home designers located in Victoria, BC, Canada. Our team is extremely diverse in our style, and we enjoy learning about and exploring architecture in many styles. We hope you enjoyed this exploration of the Scandinavian architectural style. Visit our channel as we explore many other architectural styles in subsequent videos. If you're looking for a designer for your next project, please reach out to our team. Visit us on the web at hoyt.co. Thanks for watching.